Hey guys, I'm Tom. I'm here at this beautiful beach site at LCC campus.
Yo, bro, Tom, did you see the waves, bro? Crazy,
yeah,
dude.
I know, right? Well, actually, we're in the middle of something
Oh,
here.
we're going surfing, bro.
Filming for us.
I'm on camera.
Yeah, no.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. Coding is very big today. Artificial intelligence is also a main part of Montreal. You know, also good salary too at today's age. Our coding students just went to Ubisoft for a field trip, so enjoy.
What do you call a fake noodle?
I don't know.
Adam pasta.
So hello, I'm Edward Desparois-Perrault, reporting for LCCTV, and today the LCC grades 9, 10, and 11 went to Ubisoft, one of the biggest game publishers and game designers in the world. And fun fact, the video game industry is now outgrowing, it is now bigger than the film industry. So it was a great opportunity for us to see kind of how the game development industry works, how his nascent domain that is currently getting quite big is developing. And so we're happy to kind of share with you the experience of many of our students, and hopefully you'll learn a bit more about this career choice and maybe about future careers you might be considering, especially if you're considering computer sciences, but even the arts, the math, science, anything links to this domain. So without further ado, let's get started.
So like, play Sudoku? Yeah, you better watch hardcore, man.
Yeah, so my expectations is to see how one gets into the field of video game development.
Well, it's interesting how games are produced and things like that, and how the graphs are made.
It's gonna be lots of fun.
So we were there and we actually learned a ton about how games are developed. One important thing to realize is that it's not just all about programming. Like, for example, we went to a sound studio where we learned about how sound effects are made and processed and edited.
It's both really artistic and really technical, so if you're into that, I think you would enjoy doing something in Ubisoft.
Not everyone had like the video game software like on the computer. It's not like a separate office or a separate cubicle for each person. Like, it's all like everyone is like together. If you like video games or if you just like designing stuff or you like drawing stuff, you can be part of it.
There was someone who originally wanted to learn about biomedicine, and there was another one that wanted to learn about marine biology. And so eventually they started to learn about game design. They realized that it was a very cool idea, and then they realized, yeah, this wants to be my future job. So they applied to Ubisoft and they both got in.
A lot of people want to start off in film, but then video games blew up. They realized that a video game is just an interactive movie, and they decided that they would prefer video games over movies. And I believe there's a lot of people who studied sciences and then who realized that that wasn't for them, and they decided to go into video games.
A modding community is more or less like modifying games, more or less, sort of like if you want to change something in a game or make something look stupid or funny, then you'll change that part of the game and make it as you want it to be. Usually, it was going through mod communities and learning about game development itself, and then Ubisoft picked up on them and they're like, hey, like, you seem like a very cool person, you have a very broad aspect, you focus on a bunch of different things. Would you like to join us?
Just because you're not good at programming doesn't mean you can't have another job in the industry.
Keep your doors open, keep your options open, because you never know if you're actually going to have to use it in the future. Maybe you'll find something really boring in one moment, but the next you might actually have to use it, and you might actually enjoy it. We also want to give a huge shout out to Ubisoft. The tour was amazing, the environment was absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you.
It's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'd like to also thank Ubisoft.
Yeah. Thank you for having us. It was really a great time.
Yeah, thank you. It was an amazing experience.
I would like to thank Ubisoft a lot.
Yes, and I would love to thank Ubisoft. I knew a lot going into it. I know more coming out of it, and Ubisoft gang.
Well, that's it for beach day. Yesterday we just had our first major snowfall. Right now, senior school play, new clips.
I'm Emma Jabari and I'm in the senior school play. I'm in the play because it's a genuine source of happiness for me. I love being able to play multiple characters, and I guess stepping out of my comfort zone a lot because I'm very introverted, and because it's a senior school play I'm able to, I guess, outgrow that.
Okay, never mind.
It's so much fun to see everybody jump into character and just, you know, everything comes together in the best way, and like before the show we're huddled together and it just, I don't know, it's fun. It's a lot of, yeah, it's fun. I love that it's so different from anything we've ever done, including all the fight scenes. and the projections and the animations and everything like that. Level of realness to the story, like especially any magic parts, like when magic's being used and there's a projection to support that, it's so much like you're actually there and you're actually watching the story. Since we're using the white projection screens, obviously, we can do any setting we want, so it's easier for the audience to actually know where we are and understand what's going on. It's at a whole other level compared to like the previous school plays. That's one thing I think is really cool about it.
Well, I appreciate the fact that I get to hang out with my friends on stage and like present to a pretty cool audience, and it's a nice environment to practice in, and it's very dynamic because we have a lot of props, and it's like we can move them around, and there's a lot of space, and it's fun to yeah, it's mostly just fun to bond with friends. Yeah. Honestly, this is the best environment I could ask for. Like, I wouldn't want to practice in any other environment. Usually the parents sit like in the front row seats, and like, or just like people who watch the play, and it's cool because it's kind of like a personal relationship. They're like close enough that we can talk to them. We don't have to like be stressed about like them watching us because we can't really see them. The lighting is super cool too. Like there's like unlimited lighting. It's really cool. And the sound effects are super realistic. Like at one point this girl breaks my neck, and at one point I actually thought I broke my neck. I really appreciate them able to practice in Saputo, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place to practice.